Good morning, art friends, and welcome back to another, hopefully, fun art activity from Mr. O'Neill's art class on YouTube. And we are going to do today an assignment that I've done with a couple of different classes in a couple of ways, but we had so much fun with it and it worked out so well. I think I want to do it with everybody now. So we are going to do a drawing assignment, but it's a drawing assignment that's not going to use paper. Okay, we're not going to use paper, we're not going to use pencil, we're not going to use crayons. We are going to do a digital drawing. So we are going to show you how to draw using only your computer and SeeSaw, the drawing tools in SeeSaw. So let's check that out. Okay, if you have done this assignment before for another class that we've done it, you do it again, but you can do it with another kind of picture or something that we've done. So let's check out what we are going to do. So we are going to, first of all, have to go to the SeeSaw, right? We're going to have to go over here to SeeSaw. And once we are in SeeSaw, you're going to, manipulate to your class, whatever class that be, and go ahead and check your activities. Once you have checked activities, we're going to look at SeeSaw Drawing, and yours is going to look a little bit different than this because right now I'm still kind of working on it and adding things to it, but you're going to have SeeSaw Drawing activity, and you go ahead and you can add a response to that. You watch the video first if you're watching this video now. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here, and we're going to go to a drawing. Okay, so we're right there, drawing. Well, what's the drawing going to be? Could I just draw with my finger? Yes, I could right here. Is use those tools and just draw. But what I want to do is a little something different here. We are going to, you could add a picture to this. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a picture, which is a photo right there. And that's going to bring up my camera, I think. I'll see it brought up another camera. So if I've got my other camera working, I can go ahead and add a photograph of something that I have, like, oh, there's Mr. Bob Ross. I could take a picture of Bob right there. Or I could switch my cameras, all right? It's gonna go, let's switch to another camera right there if you've got multiple camera. Oh, that one's in use. Oh, let's see if it'll let me have another one. So I'm trying to add a photo. All right, doing the same thing. So what would happen if you just kind of stuck your face in there? Oh, see, there it is. And you could take a selfie. Let's see. Hi. Click. You could take that selfie in there, right? And you could draw this. I'm going to rotate it around so it's not upside down, right? Before I draw it. So you could take this selfie. You could do that. That one would work. Or if I go over here to my photograph again, that tool, there's other ones you could take video or upload, right? So I could go ahead and hit upload. Now, if I found a picture somewhere else on my computer, if I already have one, then they kind of pop up right here. So I was working with an assignment before. We were doing some animal research for one of those. I can go ahead and grab one of those and open it up. I can resize it, say something like this. I like that. Now, if you don't have a picture on your camera, if you don't have a picture already on your computer, you've got to go get them. So how do we go get them and safely? Okay, I'm going to put a link in this to a kid safe search engine, right? So we could go and do, it is Kiddle. All right, and I'm going to do this Kiddle is a virtual safe search engine for kids. We can even go over here and search for images, right? And what would you like to draw? I mean, what do you want to draw a picture of? Let's stick with the same animal kind of thing. And I'm going to look for a German Shepherd, right? It's the kind of dog that I have. I'm going to search for that. And here we get all these like pictures of German Shepherds that are going to show up and be so nice. I like that. Oh, I like this one. So I'm going to click that. And once I'm clicked on him, if I right click on him, okay, if I right click on the mouse, and then I can go to save this image as. I'm going to save that image. It's going to, right there, that's what it's called, save. Back to SeeSaw. Oh, remember I can upload, and then I find that new image that I just put in there. And there it is. So I'm going to blow it up. I'm going to grab the corners and drag it bigger. I can move it around so it is how I want it to be. So I like that right there. And I can click on this and I can delete it, and I can click on that, delete it. So I've got my German Shepherd image, and I want to do it. Now I can use these SeeSaw tools, these drawing tools, to draw this picture, to trace over this picture. So I'm going to click it, and I'm going to click these little 3 dots, and I'm going to hit lock. So I'm going to lock all of them right there. So this is now locked, but now I can grab my marker, and I'm going to change the color of my marker right here. Grab it, drag it down. I want this to, I'm going to start in black. I can also, if I kind of hover over this marker, I can change the size. I'm already on the smallest. That's where I want to be. Now I can draw. And if you've got like a little stylus, a little computer stylus, you can do that. We've got these touch screens, which is amazing. We can use this little drawing tool right here to draw. So I've got this, and I'm going to just lean. I'm leaning over here. Sorry, I'm a little out of frame. And I'm going to draw my German Shepherd. I'm going to draw and trace over these lines. Find all the important lines. Don't hurry through this. If it's a furry little part, make it furry. You know, don't rush, because if you rush, it's not going to look as good as it could if you take your time. If it's too small for you to use your finger, is if you click on this little zoom in tool right there, you can hit your plus and you can really get up close to it. When I'm working on the eyes, I want to get super close. And that way I can get in there and really do a super nice job of it. I hope I'm doing a super nice job of it. Okay. This is not something that should just take you 2 seconds. Even though you're tracing over this, you're taking the time to make it your own. You really want to make it nice, have a lot of detail in it, as much detail as you can get. Like I said, I'm just kind of leaning over and tracing these things, drawing all the little fuzz where his fur is black. Just kind of drawing that with my finger. Then I can zoom back out of it if I want to. Zoom back out a little bit so I can see some other stuff. And work on this a while, right? Get all the way back out. You'll notice that when you zoom in, your pen gets even smaller. Your marker that you're using gets even smaller. And that's cool. I like that. Because I like having that little small ability to get super down in there and add that detail. All right. So say I've got him drawn reasonably close. Now I can, of course, go ahead and I can change my color again on my marker. I can like find me another color, you know, a different lighter brown or whatnot. Let's say that. And I can swap over here to like this kind of highlighty tool. And now I can kind of like color them in, you know. I'm gonna go grab that, and now I can so add back in some of that like light. All right, I'm coloring. And you can go over this like more than once. If it wants to be a little bit darker, I'm just kind of adding like a light brownish in there on the light brown parts, and change my color again and maybe make my color a little bit darker, because he is a little bit darker in places. A bit darker in the ears there. Yeah. Darker shadow down the sides and right there, maybe down his nose is a little bit darker. You know, grab you know, if you get your black is in there, he's got some black sections that you want to color in. You may have kind of missed a little bit of that before. And you can go over it, like I said, more than once. So I think I'm about done with that, maybe, for this. So what I can do right now is I can go back to this little tool right here. Okay, I've got my little selection tool. That's the little finger. Boom. I've got that. Oh, see, it shows up again. Now I grab my 3 dots here because I want to unlock that original image. I'm going to grab those and I'm going to go to unlock. Now I can grab the corners of this and I can just kind of drag it out of the way and make it smaller. And I'm going to kind of just like move it over to the side. Now, if I had a background on my German Shepherd, you know, I would have wanted to draw in the background as well. If, you know, it was in the environment area, had like a food bowl or some cute stuff, you would want to do that. So I moved this over to the side so I can see. You want Mr. O'Neill to be able to see, or you want the people that are looking at your things to be able to see your original image. And I can see now that I've moved things out. Oh, I missed some color in places. So I'm going to go back to my highlighter and I'm going to grab some, you know, brown colors again, and I'm going to fill in some more of this color that I missed. You know, I can go back and make it even nicer than it was now. Sorry that I'm like getting so close up on your grill on the video because I'm leaning over to use my touch screen. But you know, I can fill in and continue to add detail to my drawing now that I can see the whole thing a little bit better, that I've got the picture out of the way. And again, you can zoom into it. Like if I miss the eyes and I want to give him some big brown puppy dog eyes, give him some big brown puppy dog eyes. And I go in there and really just kind of get in there close up and add those little detail things in. And I see again where, you know, I've missed some of the black right around the eyes because I was zoomed so far out before. So I can come in here at this close and add some more detail. So spend some time on it. Spend some time on it. Really spend some time on it. Drag this around a little bit. So as I miss some spaces on the nose too, really spend time. I don't want you guys going in here and spending like 2 seconds on this drawing. All right. And there you have it, friends, right there. I have created my German Shepherd dog drawing from this original image that I got off the internet. And you could make your own image. If you have your own dog and you want to like bring them in and like hold them up in front of the camera or get them to do it, you can do that. I'm going to click on the green check. That's going to do it. And then I get to see your drawings. That's the fun part of this whole thing, is when I get to see your artwork. So please, oh please, oh please, make sure you send these to me on SeeSaw, okay? Finish them up. Let me see what kind of cool drawing you could do. You don't have to do animals. You could do your self-portrait like I showed you. You could do monster trucks. It doesn't matter as long as you are using, remember, the kid-safe search engine, Kiddle.co, that I am going to include as a link in this assignment. Okay, so friends, I hope you have enjoyed this, or I hope you are going to enjoy this assignment. I'm going to get it uploaded, going to get it ready for you guys, and I'm going to come and see some of you in person, and we're going to do this exact same thing. Love it, do it, have big fun, make you some really cool art using the SeeSaw drawing tools. All right, have fun, be well. I'm out.